Welcome to Scott Cooks, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Today I'll be doing some of these really nice looking center cut pork chops. Now these chops were marinated by the store. We have a local Martin's here. I think this is a pretty popular chain. You've probably heard of it. This has barbecue spice, paprika, stuff like that. So this is going to be great. I've also picked up some really nice fresh asparagus. We're going to steam that. So we're going to cook this on our sear and sizzle, which we really like to use that device. So we'll be using the sear and sizzle for that. And then we'll be pulling that out, getting it under a little foil to rest while we steam up our asparagus. This is going to be great. Let's get going, y'all. All right, in your Ninja Foodi, this thing is the stand for the basket. It clips up under like that. We're going to just flip that over and just set it right down inside our pot. Then we're going to take our GrillGrate and just drop it right down. Now be careful when you lower the GrillGrate in. It has some sharp edges. This is a coated pot, so you want to just be careful. You don't want to just throw it in there because you could scratch it up. This GrillGrate is going to be used under the broil function, and it works really well when it's preheated. Let's go ahead and preheat it. Now, I've experimented with about a million different ways to do this, and this is by far the simplest way. Throw it on broil for 5 minutes. Preheats it perfectly for everything I've ever put on it. 5 minutes on broil is what you want to do. Now I've had these chops in the fridge all day, but I just noticed, see the little ice crystals, they're a little bit frozen. They're just starting to thaw. Now, it's dinner time. I need to go ahead and cook them. I might pop them in the microwave on defrost mode for maybe a minute, or I might just leave them like they are. I thought they were a little more thawed, to be honest, but I still think they're going to broil up real nice. Let's go ahead and get our asparagus ready. These really thick ends, they don't steam up too well, so leave your rubber band on. Bring it right down to where you want to cut the thick ends off. Snip them right off. Keeps everything nice and neat and tidy for you. You can save these. You can put them in stews. You can cook them up. You'll need to cook them down pretty good though, because they're pretty thick. Just have yourself a plate handy. Go ahead and pull those rubber bands off now, obviously. And what I like to do is I like to spray mine down. Now this happens to be grapeseed oil. Olive oil works equally as well. So just give it a good spritz. Mix them around a little bit. And you can throw a little salt and pepper or whatever you want on there. And these are ready for steaming. I will be using the rack for steaming. I'm going to lay these right up on the rack. Put a little water in the bottom. Steam them right up. Let's go ahead and get our chops going, guys. All right, we're good and preheated. Grab your favorite spray. I like Pam. You don't have to spray, but when you've got food that has coatings and sauces and things on it like these, I give it a little spritz. All right, let's get that back under broil. Now don't forget, you've already been 5 minutes under broil, so you want to crank your time back up. For me personally, I just set it at any random high number because I don't really care what the time is. I'm going to cook by temperature. I'll be using the probe, and I'm looking for 160 degrees for pork. That's medium pork. So I really want about 155-ish. These were fairly thin, so it's not going to take that long. Pull them at 155, get them under a little aluminum foil, and immediately get my asparagus going. All right, we're at the 5-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and flip these, if I have something to flip them with. Well, I had a fork. I no longer have a fork. Welcome to my kitchen. Kitchen of no forks. All right, there we go. Let's roll these guys over. Oh, they are looking so good. Let's get a quick temperature check just so we know about where we are. I see a little blood there, so I'm pretty sure we're going to go a little longer. Spin that around so you can see it. All right, so it's coming up kind of slow on me. So I know I've got at least another 5 minutes to go. Yeah, we're going to die out about 110. Also, when you pull it out the probe out, see the juices are not clear. Let's get it back under broil. Guys, I know a lot of you kind of forget that you've just probed raw food. So you do need to clean and sanitize this between temperature checks, okay? So I'm going to go do that now. It's very important. I just wanted to mention, you'll never see me probe the food more than once without having sanitized it in between. I do it every time, and I'm going to do it right now. All right, we're just at the 10-minute mark. I've just checked the temperature again. We're at 155. Now we're going to do this as quickly as we can. We're going to pull the chops, get them on a plate, get aluminum foil over the top, get the stand and the sear and sizzle out, get some water in, the rack in, pressure lid on, steam up our veggies. Let's go. We're just making steam, guys. Don't worry about that little bit of grease. Hey, it's not going to hurt a thing. Beautiful. Make sure the vent is on. Very important. Vent on. Do not press seal. Okay. All you want to do now, switch your Foodi over to steam. Set your time. We're going to use 15 minutes. That's about right for one bunch of asparagus. Go ahead and hit start. Now, your mileage may vary on the time. If your asparagus is really thick or your Foodi is cold before you start, there are some things, you know, so you might want to go 10 minutes, you might want to go 20 minutes. You'll have to do your own experimenting on that. I know that one bunch of asparagus for me at 15 minutes is going to come out great. There you have it, guys. Barbecue seasoned pork chop center cut from our local Martins. Let's see how we're doing here. Pretty tender. Look at that. Beautiful pork. Cooked perfectly. With fresh steamed asparagus. Cooked in the Ninja Foodi. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments. Click the like button for me. And don't forget to click the bell for notifications. Leave me some comments. Don't forget to check the description box for links, Patreon, and other links. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank my sponsors. I want to thank my patrons. I want to thank my subscribers. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I do have one last addition. This was obviously not cooked in the Foodi, but I'll show you the entire meal. This is a little Amish potato salad that I picked up at the Walmart. And they make some good potato salad. I don't know who makes it, but that's some good potato salad. Thanks for watching, y'all.